Here at 42nd and Rockford, police have their warrants. They're inside investigating as we speak. At the scene of this fatal house fire, we spoke exclusively with a man that police now have behind bars. Imagine being in these hallways at Plaza Towers Elementary School when that tornado started to just rip through the area. Yeah, but come over to the truck here with us. We're talking about if you have to venture out today, things that you might want to have with you. The Red Cross has several tips. One of those being, of course, your snow shovel. But there's no crews out just yet, and this is why. Take a look down here. This wet ground from all this rain. If crews were to be dumping salt, the city says, really nothing would happen. It would just get washed away. One of the top 10 destinations for folks flying out of here just got a little bit easier. Now, there was some disagreement and closing arguments about the way that Joshua Hilberling came out of their 25th story window. See, lots of snow still falling out here. If we're talking about accumulations, take a look down below. My boots almost entirely covered. The I-44 and Lewis Bridge is definitely a bridge to somewhere, ready for your use hopefully this summer. This was it. The wind we've been waiting for to break the heat is carrying flames some 60,000 acres, swallowing homes and neighborhoods in its path.
It's just a bad thing. Mother Nature just won't give us a break.
Tammy Shaler can only stand and watch her neighbor's home dissolve into nothing.
It's gone up, if anything, you know, and you just pray for everybody and hope that everybody's all right. That's all you can do.
With running sprinklers to dampen her grass as best she can, hoping that if and when the fire nears, her house has a fighting chance.
I've been doing this for 15 years. I haven't seen anything to this magnitude of fires or devastation. No, it's almost mind-boggling to us.
There's no telling how many players are fighting the wind and flames. Close to a dozen different green country agencies came to Creek County's aid to fight this fiery wall, pushing constantly closer to Manford.
He's about a mile south.
It's been burning down that way all day.
Hectic and no sleep, very tired.
Rita Bible, with her family and pets in tow, have been separated from loved ones and their home all day.
Right now at the four-way, it's pretty bad.
But closed roads keep her distant.
And they won't let us go back, me and my grandfather and my son, to get money and clothes and stuff.
And as the setting sun reflected back the glow of the day's fight, all residents can do is wait for a peaceful tomorrow.
Hang out here, I guess, and just hope for the best.
Turned and looked at me and said, wanted to do that since I was 4.
Chantel Young's neighbor had asked her son to spray paint "thank you" on the front of their house, and he did.
I think it's just, you know, I mean, you cry, but you laugh as well.
When a tornado's claimed your home, it seems the least you can do to brand what's left. For the son, also a face, but for Young, perhaps an advertisement.
I think I'm just going to rent it out for weekends, people that, you know, just want to come and really see what the zombie apocalypse would be like.
2 houses down, the Alarcons also try to find some way to smile.
This is Armageddon.
We thought it was ironic.
Choosing to mark their own house with a promise.
We want our neighbors to know we're coming back, so hopefully they'll come back.
But others in the Plaza Towers neighborhood want to bring calm, someone to give thanks to the power that got them through, or to the power of the people still here in the aftermath.
But there's signs on the houses, you know, and where they're thanking people, they're thanking the volunteers, and especially search and rescue, you know, everybody that's come in.
With just a bit of spray paint, hearts are mended.
It's Oklahoma strong.
And for the jokers strong enough to stomach a smile, a new space for sale, new floor plan and all, or that zombie hotel, just to let the rest of the country know they're going to be okay.
I would bring a tent in case it rained, but I'm going to be listing it soon for vacation stays.
In more, Caitlin Alexander, Tulsa's Channel 8.
I don't know if you want this on TV, but did you step on the scale when you were in there?
I did, and we don't have to tell anybody that.
Heather Jackson is 29 weeks along with baby number 4.
It's good. Good.
And she's got faith. Things will be different this time.
Maybe if you want to do some milk thistle. Okay. It's an herb.
The certifications on the wall say midwife. Faith Morey will deliver this baby boy in an office the Jacksons know well, home.
That's crazy. Why would somebody have their birth at home? Is that safe? Those kind of things.
Morey's heard it all. She's a midwife overseeing and assisting mothers in home births.
What I seek to do as a midwife is to let them choose what kind of experience they want within a safe boundary.
I'm very pro nurse midwifery.
Dr. Michael Gardner is the chair of obstetrics and gynecology at OU Tulsa. He says the nurse in nurse midwifery is an important distinction.
Someone who didn't do that is someone who, in my mind, does not have adequate credentials to be taking care of pregnancies. Obviously, the state disagrees with me because they allow this person to practice.
Certified nurse midwives have advanced nursing degrees. They birth at birthing centers attached to hospitals, not at home like Maury. Dr. Gardner is concerned that there are small risks of complications that could kill mother or baby.
We are prepared for that. It isn't something that we just ignore.
Maury is trained in handling emergency situations in areas like resuscitation, but she works with low-risk clients. She's seen the Sooner State go from about 3 or 4 home birth midwives
to now having like about 10, and everybody's super busy and has plenty of business.
I felt like it was safer.
Heather and Josh chose Maury for their first home birth after questioning experiences they had at hospitals.
We were about 37 weeks and he said, well, I'm going to go on vacation, so if you want me to deliver you, then I need to induce you next week.
Heather says her son has had several health problems since that early induction.
You wonder, well, did I do something? Was it something that we could have prevented?
Just blow that air down over your baby.
Maury and other home midwives don't subscribe to hospital birth norms with mom on her back on a bed. Rather, they use movement to help a mother's labor along using tools like these birthing balls. At this class,
You like this one, Brandy?
Going over the different stages of labor.
baby Jackson's about 30 weeks along.
There's definitely a little bit of anxiety, but a lot of anticipation just in being able to do it the way we want to do it this time, and so we're getting excited.
But the next few weeks seem to fly by, and it isn't too long before Maury shows up to work.
Ow.
Is it okay if I listen to the baby?
The same soft voice that's been there the past 9 months
You're so close to being done.
now leads Heather to a birthing stool so she can birth sitting up and take some pressure off her back. And finally,
Now give me a push. Let your shoulders down.
Caleb Elias is home.
Hey, Caleb. What's up, dude?
Maury and her assistant give Caleb a quick exam, but otherwise leave most of Caleb's first minutes of life to his family.
Good job.
He was perfect.
And if you ask the Jacksons, brought into the world the perfect way.
It was neat. He was a little slippery, but it was neat. Yeah.
Caleb's 5 days older now and got a gold star at the pediatrician's office.
For my heart, it was just, like I said, just an empowering experience.
Caitlin Alexander, Tulsa's Channel 8.